Hey YouTube, we've been talking about like-minded individuals here on YouTube and prepping and sticking together and doing all our stuff. I don't know how many like-minded individuals they are out there like me. I have been trying to keep up with YouTube in the prepping community for almost 2 years now, and I've came across some people that seem to be like me, but I think really God broke the mold after He made me. I've heard people on here that they didn't vote. It didn't matter if they vote. Vote for third party. It didn't matter who you vote for. They're prepping for EMP pulses. They're prepping for the end of the world. They're polar shifts and all. But very few of the preppers that I've talked to even mention the word God in any of their preps or anything that they've prepped for. I have done drugs in my past. I've drank in my past. I have set bad examples in my past. Am I perfect? By no means. Last time I tried walking on water, I almost drowned. But the base core of my life has been my mom raised me in the Church of Christ. And somewhere deep down in there, when I start doing something that is along the moral line, all that teaching that I had comes back to me. And I try to be a good person from the get-go. I might talk a lot of BS, but I'm actually a pretty good guy. You got to get to know me before I can do that. But I want to see a little more of the religious side of some of the people that mean good, as far as prepping goes and what we're prepping for. I don't believe that Jesus wants us to just sit on our hands and wait till He comes back. But if we're not prepared for our day-to-day lives, I'm preparing for tomorrow. If the electricity lights go off tomorrow, it's going to be cold in this house. Do I know how to build a fire? You bet you. Am I going to live on some of my canned goods? You bet you. Am I going to go out and hunt and fish and survive and do bushcraft? You bet you. But in the core of that, God gives us everything. And for those that don't believe in God, that's your right. And for the ones, of us that do, it's a free country. We can practice our religious beliefs the way we want to. But the hate and discontent on both sides is, got me to where I am backing off on some of the groups and stuff that I get into. And I don't believe, it's got to be like-minded. I mean, like-minded goes around on anything. If you gotta, put out there where you stand and what you stand for. And if you don't stand for anything, you'll fall. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So I stand for prepping. I stand for everything that my mom stood for, as far as canning back and having a hog, butchering it, and reading the Bible at nighttime, and drinking a beer occasionally. Like I said, I ain't perfect. But if you start getting off the wall there, I'm not going to say nothing bad about you. I'm not going to do your thing and me do mine. If this offends anybody, I'm sorry that I am talking religion on a free YouTube in a free country with freedom of speech. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Freedom of speech is one of the freedoms that we have right now. One of the freedoms that we don't have is freedom of listening. If I don't know what if I don't like what you're saying, I can't tell you to shut up because you do have freedom of speech. More power to you. But what I can do is go listen to like-minded individuals. I have met a lot of wonderful people on this channel, on YouTube. I don't want anybody to feel offended by me trying to step up and start a better understanding, a select group of people that I want to listen to. I haven't de-liked anybody. I'm not going to. I learned something from just about everybody. But I don't believe everybody in the prepper community doesn't believe in a higher power or God. I don't understand why it doesn't come up in our conversations, our spiritual relationships. I believe it should. If this, I know a lot of good people, good-hearted people out there. I don't know any of them really that talk about religion. It don't matter to me what religious group you belong to, but if confess with your mouth your religion, share with one another. Let us know where you stand. I don't want to be preaching to nobody, but you'd be surprised of how many out here that are God-fearing people. And I think if you are, it should be incorporated into your prepping. I know individuals that their religion is, I'm going to say, a multi-God religion. Real good people. I consider my friends. And, I consider them close friends. And that doesn't bother me because they are good people. Even in the, if a significant life-altering situation that we have the, all hell breaks loose, that you're going to have a backbone and stick up for what you think's right. We can't run and gun and take and I know people, even close friends, that's got that attitude, if it comes down to it, he says, I know where to go get it. Well, if you know where to go get it, why don't you go get it now and prep it up, stock it up, and see what's going on in the world. That way you can have the stuff. So, I'm going to make a few changes in my life over the next year, hopefully. First of all, I live in a town. If it came down to it, it would be real hard for me to survive where I'm at. Matter of fact, it scares me. I am not in a good neighborhood. I have had no problems whatsoever here, but I do know if a significant life-altering situation happened, that it wouldn't be a place that I wanted to be. I think some of my fair weather friends around this area would be turn into stormy weather real quick instead of fair weather. And I want to get back closer to my roots and down into a different geographical location. And I hope this helps everybody just to get out and get back to your roots. I know people here on YouTube that are simple-minded because that makes them think that they're crazy. They have a simple lifestyle. You know, John Denver said it best, I guess. Simple kind of life never did me no harm. Raised me a family working on a farm. Days are all filled with easy country charm. Country boy can't survive. Well, I started my CB handle out as country boy, and then I started driving truck, and somebody told me I was definitely a man and not a boy. So I changed my handle to country man, and when I started my YouTube channel, that's what I used as country man. But I've had gumbo and crawdads on the fishing line since I was 5 years old. So, you know, how I wound up living in California, S.L.A., Hollywood, Cleveland, Ohio, Akron, Ohio, big cities, God, I'll never know. But, you know, it's time to get back to your roots. Get back to what you were raised doing. Know what you know best. I'm not going to be a doom and gloom. I'm going to say that we do have significant life-altering situations coming down the pike. If you have a like-minded individual in your area, your friends, keep them close. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That way you know which one's which. And let's just say a prayer for all of us and keep on going down the path that we're on and preparing for whatever good Lord has in store for us. Like, dislike, comment if you want to, but I guess this is just kind of a rant, and something been weighing heavy on my heart for a long time, and I'm not going to give up the faith. I'm just going to keep on plugging along. If you agree with me and got anything that you think I need to know and that can help me out on my education and knowledge, that's one of our main keys right now, is knowledge on what to do and how to do it and who to do it with. So God bless. Country man out. Share, love, prep. God bless.